Hi, I'm Sai.
And I'm Subhash, and today we have another guest.
Guest episode. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? My name's Sid.
Sid is our neighbor, and he is a fan of SpongeBob.
He's
and
really
that
into
is
SpongeBob.
and that is going to be the topic for today's episode.
Yeah, huge fan of SpongeBob.
Alright, so, first off, let's go to the guy who brought 3 pages of notes. Subash, what do you have to say? Let's have you open up.
Okay.
You clearly have a lot to say.
Let's first address the fact that I have a lot of notes. I bring a lot of notes every single time we have to do research.
Yeah, but like,
Calm
I
down.
never take notes, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that's doing the research.
Yeah, and I still get by.
I don't know.
Because
about
I'm the one talking the most.
I don't know about
Not
Sai.
really.
If you're
Okay,
a real
you know what?
fan, you don't need notes.
You know what?
See, he gets it.
Okay, I guess I'm closing my book.
Nah, keep it. We need the.
Nah,
the
you're fine.
We need the nerd.
Okay, I just really analyzed the episodes, and one of the smartest episodes, at least moral-wise, is the one called Squirrel Jokes.
How is that moral?
No, because that... Okay, calm down.
Alright.
Okay, Squirrel Jokes is an episode where SpongeBob is at the Krusty Krab, whatever, comedy thing. I don't know what it's called. But he tells a bunch of discriminatory jokes against at Sandy's expense.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Right. Exactly.
We promote that on the show.
And
Openly endorse it.
right. And Sandy, obviously, she addresses this fact and tells him to stop. It's not great. And he says, "Oh yeah, I'll stop." But everyone around Bikini Bottom starts making fun of her because of the jokes that were said. So she once again reminds SpongeBob to stop telling jokes at her expense, and he goes out again, and he does what I would say is called squirrel face. You know, it's just blackface, but you know, squirrels.
Even better.
That's
Even
a little
better.
extensive. I don't know
No,
about
but
that.
he just
Screw
does.
squirrels.
He does.
They deserve it.
I guess.
Okay. Obviously, Sandy hates this. She lets him know one more time, tells him that it's wrong, and you should have comedy at the right context.
Yeah.
Well, let's say context. She just says like, make jokes that aren't at the expense of someone's humiliation. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you wanted to quote her, I guess.
Save it for the Smiths Dome, Evie White.
Okay, so, after this, SpongeBob goes out one last time, and he does start off with another joke at Sandy's expense, but this time, instead of making the entire show about Sandy, he also makes a joke at his expense. He makes a joke about everyone in the audience, just so that...
Actually, that's at the very end. The second time, he's trying something else with like forks and some nonsense, and then.
Yeah, he does something that doesn't work, and then he reverts back
Then they
to
do like
making...
the famous "boo, this guy stinks."
Right, yeah.
And then he'll do it again. And
Okay,
then,
if you want to do a play-by-play of the episode, just let me know.
I'm the guest, right? Shouldn't I?
Yeah. Let him speak. What do you think
No,
of the
and that-
episode?
Okay,
I like it,
fine.
but I think it's in season 2. But my favorite episode overall is Band Geeks.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
that episode also has a lot of value. I
Love that
actually,
episode.
He has a note of it.
I do have a note of it. That's what 3 pages of notes does. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3.
My favorite
4,
episode
5
is what
pages.
I don't even know what it's called. It's one with the pizza. But,
That's just pizza delivery.
yeah, that to deliver the pizza. I thought that was pretty funny.
The pioneers.
I actually have notes on that episode too.
I'm not surprised, Subash.
Right. I mean, for those episodes, I just really had the argument of which character was most important. Obviously, people would argue for SpongeBob or Patrick or Mr. Krabs. You know, they're all main characters. But if you were,
Patrick's never like the full main.
I
guy,
mean,
except
right,
in
yeah.
the newer
That
seasons.
is
but
a dumb take.
whenever you have
dumb. It's SpongeBob, Squidward, and then Mr. Krabs. But that
No,
involves
I'm
SpongeBob.
not telling your take is dumb. If anyone says Patrick is the main character, I'm sorry, but they have more
Yeah,
money
'cause-
than brains.
Yeah, Patrick's always with SpongeBob.
right,
so
but
it can be both of them.
I'm
It
not
can't
saying
just be
main
him
character.
solo.
I'm just saying important character. But
Yeah.
I would just argue for Squidward more because Squidward has more like he bounces off of SpongeBob well, even if it's more negative and positive.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. It especially happens in pizza delivery. It's a little bit different in every other episode. Crap. I don't know where I have my notes.
But
You know
Just
what?
go
I'm
with
just
the flow, man.
yeah. I'll go with the flow. I remember my notes. Don't worry.
No, you can use them. You can use them. We need that one guy, like I said before. No, but for for like some of the earlier seasons, I say 1 through 5. There's like a given thing. There's either the Krusty Krab, SpongeBob, and Squidward, the three neighbors at Quant Street, or SpongeBob and Patrick, and then Sandy might be there, but that's mainly with just SpongeBob.
Right.
And then that,
I mean, SpongeBob doesn't really follow a formula, but if you were to look at the episodes with SpongeBob and Squidward, the main idea around those is Squidward's very antagonistic. Then he has
say pessimistic.
He's very pessimistic. He has a slight change of heart going into the climax, and then something happens at the end of the episode that brings him back to his normal
You
state.
like spongy climaxes, huh?
Actually, I really good one for that. Dying for pie. There's like a employee appreciation day where they give each other sweaters.
Yeah.
SpongeBob first did eyelashes, and then Squidward made him feel bad, so he did it out of tears.
Right.
And then he buys a bomb that is a pie for $25.
Yes.
And then
Because terrorism.
it is what it is. A pirate.
Jihad, bro.
It is what it is.
So what in my
And
body?
then
Right.
SpongeBob has a whole list, and he makes him do all the stuff. Like, there's that one picture with the salmon suit, say hi to everyone. And then, in the end, he builds a wall when they do the sunset, because that's when SpongeBob's supposed to explode. And then it turns out he saved the pie. Then, if you look at it, I guess animation cell for animation cell, because that's what they want. It wasn't digital. You see The Rock come in, and he's like, oops, and then Squidward explodes.
Speaking about the way they animated the episodes, Pizza Delivery is also one of the episodes where they did cell animation, which means they did it like frame by frame by hand instead of the computer animation that they have now.
I honestly think that the quality shows. I don't know, something about those episodes.
It looks a lot smoother, and there's a lot more detail if you were to just pause it and unpause it and go frame by frame. It looks a lot more organic that way, and that's something I like about the earlier seasons. And going back to our Simpsons episode, I said that seasons 3 through 8 for The Simpsons were the golden age. Similar to that, SpongeBob seasons 1 through 3 are usually regarded as the golden age of SpongeBob.
I got 1 through 5, and then, I love all the seasons.
Right.
I know in your notes you said SpongeBob, when did the show die? I don't think it died.
When I say a show dies, I say that it stops getting good at a certain point. The quality obviously shifts in writing and also animation with SpongeBob.
Well, right, but there will always be quality dips.
Right.
With, as with
no,
changes
but like
in, like
the thing
writing
is,
team and, like, different
when
writing
I say
styles.
when I say die, yeah, obviously in a golden age of a series, there's gonna be episodes that aren't great. But after a series dies, I say in quotation marks, quotation marks.
You're right.
There's a downward trend with upwards outliers rather than an upward trend with downward outliers.
Well, see, the thing is with SpongeBob now is that it's newer animation. It could be a little over dramatic. They have the old writers though from the first season.
Right, but
the only thing I don't like is that
the writing's getting better now. There was just that giant gap in which you had.
I'd say 11 and 12 is what you're talking about.
I guess, yeah.
Some and 12 is nice, and also 11, but yeah.
I mean, you're just a fan of the show, so
Forget fan. He's a full-on SpongeBob stan, bro.
I have a whole collection with a bunch of
He's
stuff.
an altar to the mother jellyfish.
Those are the Kyrie SpongeBobs. I got the Pineapple House and SpongeBob, and then signed Tom Kenny picture.
Speaking about the SpongeBob house, a lot of people can't tell you who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. By the way, that's the White House address. But everyone can tell you who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
124 Con Street.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. What did you think? I was just reciting the theme song.
That's amazing. Oh,
Calm down.
I'm not even surprised.
I thought you said where the pineapple is, not who lives in a pineapple.
No, I said who lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
people are able to tell you who lives in a pineapple under the sea, but they aren't able to tell you who lives at a certain address, which obviously, like I said, was the White House. That just shows how big of an impact SpongeBob has had on society.
Right. I only know where the White House is, because that's where my bomb schematics go. Obviously.
We do not endorse bombing the White House.
We do not endorse domestic terrorism in the Science Subhash show.
So confused, but
Indian Tech Support Project, whatever.
The animation. The only episode I have a problem with really is I think season 7 or season 8. The episode with that green ball not ball, but like an animal that SpongeBob buys on the way home, like a new pet, like a play pet with, or
with
play friend for Gary.
Right.
And like it's a monster. That's just I don't like it because no matter what that thing does, SpongeBob's yelling at Gary even towards the end.
I agree.
If SpongeBob just said, Gary, you were protecting me, like, and he was happy with Gary, then I would have liked it, but...
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're going to have downward trends, especially, like you said, there was a downward trend if you look at the views per episode.
Yeah, but then again, democracy's gay.
No, don't...
what does democracy have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, if he has the most watches, I don't think it's good.
The viewer audience doesn't spend as much time on TV as they do video games now, like, I guess Fortnite, but...
Yeah, so I kind of want to talk about pizza delivery and how it sort of contrasts how most SpongeBob and Squidward episodes go normally. So like I said, Squidward usually starts out pessimistically, and he has a change of heart towards the climax, going down afterwards to his original state of being, so that it could set up for the next episode in which SpongeBob and Squidward can be together. In pizza delivery, yeah, he does start out pessimistically, not wanting to deliver the pizza, and halfway through wanting to eat the pizza itself. But when they actually get to the house at which the person ordered the pizza, or the customer, I should say. And once they get to the customer's house, and they say, "Oh, I don't want the pizza because so and so reason," Squidward actually stands up for SpongeBob, which is something that he wouldn't usually do, and he doesn't really stand up for him in the episodes that have SpongeBob and Squidward in them. He just has a change of heart, and Squidward standing up for SpongeBob is one of the things that just shows that he is an important character. I don't really know how to say this. I feel like I'm
going, but
I feel like I'm rambling.
Diet Dr. Kelp, where's my drink? He didn't actually order one, so that was the guy's fault.
Okay,
but then
so
I think what makes Squidward more sympathetic when it happens is that SpongeBob gets really sad. Like this one, he was crying.
Right.
And then I want to go back to what you said. You said that he's pessimistic, then he has a change of heart, and then he goes back. This episode, he actually didn't, as they go back to the Krusty Krab on the rock.
Krusty Rat, of course.
On the rock, on the Pioneer's rock back home. So that one didn't really have a change of heart, but yeah.
Yeah. It's just instead of the change of heart, he stood up for SpongeBob, which I think it replaces it well instead of just replacing it switches something out properly rather than having Squidward have a change of heart, but nothing happens afterwards, which is how most of their episodes go. You also have episodes like you said, I think it's called Band Geeks. That's another good episode. It's sort of like the spiritual finale of the show. Like I feel like that's the bar that sort of that SpongeBob set, and that's the thing that you need to cross to make an even better episode.
Side note here. Sid is on his iPad going to the exact season and then scrolling down to the episode like he knows where it is.
Well, no, I know Pizza Delivery, that's season 1. I have Paramount Plus, so I get all these, but season 2 I know is Band Geeks, because that's my favorite episode. I wouldn't call that the spiritual finale, because that just sounds like that's when you're saying it died.
No, it didn't die then. There were other good episodes. I just feel like that's one of the...
you sit here and say that it died. So.
No, it didn't die. There was a downward trend leading into an upward trend.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, trend. Yeah, and that little period when it was going down is when I say it died, but it obviously did come back. But Band Geeks, I feel like, is an episode that sets the bar for any other episode when being compared to, and obviously you need to try and cross that bar.
That episode just shows you what's so special about SpongeBob. Everyone's
right
there. And
exactly.
There are episodes that I kind of by myself declare as someone's episode. Like this one, it was SpongeBob and Squidward, but they weren't together, so that was pretty cool.
The thing is, the reason that more recent episodes, not more recent, but obviously I've been saying the downward trend, The reason that happened, obviously, because Steven Hillenburg left the show for a little while. And then, I'm sorry, why are you looking
Subhash
at me?
he's just giving him a
He
death
left for
stare.
a while. He passed away.
No, he left the show, he came back, he passed away.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Calm down.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I don't know where you're
Right.
going with that.
Yeah, no, with the episodes in which he wasn't a part of, there was a missing relationship between SpongeBob and Squidward. It was like instead of Squidward helping his friend, it was more like Squidward just babysitting a kid.
Well, yeah, because like
that
that's one of Squidward's personality traits. He's very annoyed. He's very pessimistic. He's very gloomy.
But after that, like during that downward trend, he became like his entire personality was being a pessimist. He had to babysit someone who had no brain at that point. And
I wouldn't say babysit because SpongeBob was just a child at heart.
No, at the beginning he was a child at heart, but and you saw moments where he actually had real emotion.
Fallacy? Strawman?
What? No.
Sure.
No, he's right.
I
just wouldn't call that a child. I just called it,
No, but
SpongeBob's a very optimistic, emotional guy.
Right, but as shows go on, you get characters that are flanderized. I've spoken about this on other shows,
extensively.
Flanderized.
Flanderized is a term that's named after Ned Flanders, who started out as someone that was just a neighbor to The Simpsons, and then just became God, church.
Like they found the role on the show, pretty much.
It's not like finding the role, because you find a role at a certain point, but you don't make that role the entire character and all of the character traits of the character.
You want to have a balance. Like, you want to definitely have, like, them have their own personality traits and everything, but you want to have them something independent. Like, you want to also let them have heart or, like, other components.
And the thing is, characters on SpongeBob were flanderized at a certain point, even if they are coming back from that flanderization now.
See, I don't know. The only one I agree with is Patrick being known as like super stupid. And, like,
Patrick is sort of in the place of Homer, if you were to compare it to The Simpsons.
I mean, I don't really watch Simpsons.
The thing is, Homer started out as a character that was dumb, but you could see why Marge wouldn't leave him. Patrick started off as a character that was dumb with some insights that made sense. Now he's just stupid, but every now and then he'll just be like Einstein. You have two very contrasting ways of viewing a character that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, you can have a dumb person.
Where is he Einstein?
No, like, I just mean at some points he's very smart. I'm not reciting any episode just is.
I think that's just sprinkled throughout all the shows. Like every now and then he'll say something like the inner machinations of my mind.
Right. No. But he being a very dumb character, having a little bit of an insight would make sense, but having so much of an insight that into what's actually happening that makes him look incredibly smart doesn't make any actual sense, even if it is a kid's show.
I just think he's more dumb. I don't know about the smart part, but like there's this episode in season 12 called The Nitwitting. It's like a gang of idiot, I guess a cult organization of idiots, and they put their brains in like a hanger, like a closet, and then they just cause damage to the city. That's one where he's like super stupid. But.
Right. Going off of the fact that SpongeBob did die and come back.
I'm gonna let you say that.
But the reason people like the show is because you have a character that doubts himself. Actually, a character that never doubts himself with characters that do. You have Squidward who works at a dead-end job trying to become a perfectionist. Not a perfectionist, but trying to become a famous clarinet player. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, clarinet.
A clarinetist,
Clarinetter? Clarinet
sure.
eye?
But you have a character that doubts himself every time he thinks he's going to make it big, but doesn't. And then you have SpongeBob, who doesn't doubt anything. In this one episode, I think it's called Pretty Patties, SpongeBob creates a pop-up shop for creating I guess, Krabby Patties.
That are colored.
Yeah. And he does it without thinking at all. He, even if he does love, working at,
Krusty Krab.
the Krusty Krab.
I like. Yeah, I think
Right.
you're trying. He didn't let himself. He didn't let
Yeah,
them shut him down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't doubt himself when setting up shop. He's a character that never doubts himself.
It's
really.
the childish perfection. It's
Yeah.
the innocence that is
That's-
preserved that makes the character so great. He's so peppy. He's basically like he's like a ray of sunshine, as some people say, but I don't say that because
Yeah.
that sounds kind of faggy. But like no, you know.
I just I
He's-
was not
he's-
like that. That you're right with the innocence. Like when they start, he's like, we didn't know what to do with the money, so we just started giving it away.
Yeah,
Right,
see,
right.
that's amazing. I thought that's like hilarious.
The innocence and the never self-doubting himself, that's what creates such a lovable character.
That's a pretty
Honest-
underrated episode.
That
Yeah.
and Patrick, which is just like dumb. I guess that could be pronounced as innocent sometimes, but like a generally like as long as it's not overplayed, a generally not very smart man, Patrick. I think that makes them such a great duo. And when they have like those
Like
for example,
Hooky.
like pizza delivery, when you have like a episode where with like such contrast with like gloomy gloomy pessimist Squidward with like with happy-go-lucky SpongeBob. It makes a good team. I
Yeah,
think.
they bounce off each other really well.
Yeah.
Another episode that they're both in is the Imaginary Box episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Um,
think that one's more Squidward by himself, and then
Right, yeah,
imagining what SpongeBob
right,
and Patrick are doing.
The thing is, Squidward doesn't find as much happiness out of a giant TV than SpongeBob and Patrick do out of the box that the TV came in.
That just shows their childhood. Like this.
Yeah, and the way that SpongeBob and Squidward eventually bounce off each other in that episode, where Squidward actually finds joy in being inside that very bland, very empty box.
Those are like the episodes where SpongeBob's happy-go-luckiness can rub off on Squidward. Like
Yeah.
the I think the second time they introduced winter. I don't know, not Christmas, but winter.
Right.
And they just said that the ocean was particularly cold this time of season, and like they have the fort with ice,
Right.
or with snow, and then he just keeps doing a bunch of stuff, but they're at home inside.
Right. And if you were to think of why someone like Hillenburg, who created such a great show, left the show, it's just how most writers leave a show that's going on for so long. Hillenburg didn't want the show to become stale. He didn't want it to become episode after episode after episode, just churning it out to churn it out without having actual good content. And that's the reason that most show writers leave a show after a long run.
They don't want their creation to be bastardized, but I personally don't think that SpongeBob became a content farm. I just think it more or less. Like,
I mean, obviously it didn't, but
What time would you? I mean, Hillenburg died in 2018. These episodes came in 2019, which means they were probably written back in 2018.
yeah, they probably were.
Or maybe even a little before that. But
I'm just saying the point in which he did leave the show.
when did he leave?
I don't know. Let me just find out. Let's find out. He left in August of what? I do not
This is
think-
2018.
I do not think that is right. I don't think he left in 2018. I think he left earlier.
All right. Well,
Oh,
I guess.
right. He left before 2014 because he came back December 13th of 2014. So I don't know what season that would be, but he did leave and
He left in 2014.
before 2014 because 2014 is when he came back.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's season 8 that I guess he left, which is not a bad season. I mean, it was nice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he didn't leave for the longest period of time.
Oh, actually, let me go down to the episodes that are in 2012 and 2013, I guess. Yeah, no, but like the last episode, I mean, I think there was a break between seasons because
I mean-
there isn't a lot of episodes in 2013 for them to. I think maybe have stopped.
Right. The thing is, I'm gonna address 2 points there. I'm gonna first address what Sai said about SpongeBob not being a content farm. It actually was for a little bit because after Hillenburg had left the show, he left it because he didn't want it to become stale, but Nickelodeon kept running it, brought new writers in and whatever. So they did it against the show creators' wishes, which made it to become a content farm for a little while.
Fair
if at all.
enough. I see where you're coming from. Fair enough. But
It isn't a content farm now. It's just that it was for a period.
It was
of time.
for a period of time. Yeah, but I don't think that justify it.
I mean,
then
when
again,
you-
I don't think it really ever died. I don't think it really.
Okay,
really ever
like I
died.
said, it didn't. It died and came
more
back.
Or less got wounded.
It died and came
it
back.
Got wounded. It got slightly wounded in
It
combat.
died and came
it got
back.
a paper cut.
I'm gonna listen to Sai. I want to say he got paper cut. He got like.
He had a little misstep.
say
It's
there's
like
no-
you
It's
know.
like an octopus.
No.
It's like got cut off and it grew back. Is that fine?
No, I'm gonna.
It's
say
more or
they
less
sprained an ankle and now they're back.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys didn't even want the sea.
It's
the
like
sea
it
creature
got
analogy.
it got off the bench.
It's
It
called.
got-
It's
It got off the bench.
SpongeBob.
It got off the bench.
Okay.
He sprained his ankle
There's only
and was on the
one
bench for a while.
episode that came out through all of 2014, so I don't think they did anything. So
Right.
they did anything when he was there. Maybe the SpongeBob versus the Goo episode.
Damn, you're
That
right.
one, that one's. I mean, it's not one of the best episodes. It's a pretty nice one though.
Okay.
So
Let's talk about SpongeBob's profits. Within its first year of running, it actually surpassed Rugrats, which was Nickelodeon's most profitable show.
Mom loves that. I'm not too high on that show.
Rugrats.
Oh, actually, speaking about Rugrats,
He has a.
There's
Subhash has a
no, be
Rugrats
quiet.
sweater. And
No,
he
I
got-
was just gonna say that Rugrats is actually having a
Another movie?
yeah, it's having another movie coming out sometime this month.
Are they gonna be babies or adults now?
No, they're still babies.
What about the high schoolers they were? All right, whatever.
Yeah, I know they had a
Forget
runoff show, a spin-off show. I mean, that had all of the Rugrats growing up, but this is not the Rugrats episode.
What do you guys think of? Oh, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. What do you
Yeah,
guys
no,
think
I have
of
it on.
Home Sweet Pineapple? The episode where his house gets eaten by nematodes. I think
I
it's a
love that.
I think it's
Yeah.
a really
Yeah.
underrated episode.
I mean, a lot of the show's episodes are really underrated. You have gems that are spread out throughout the first couple of seasons,
Yeah.
right?
You got anything else in those notes?
No, I kind of summarized all my notes instead of reading off of them like I usually do because I was made fun of for bringing in 5 pictures of notes.
I told you to use it.
This is why I'm pro bullying, folks. I'm just telling you, if we ramped up the bullying,
And that's all the time we have.
we would have less furries.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and that's a plus. I don't care how many kids commit suicide.
All right. I don't know how dark you should get considering it's a SpongeBob, but
Right.
Oh yes, SpongeBob's pretty cool.
you can say if this is like a
Pineapple goes burr.
a video game that you play or something like that, but or some other thing. But let's keep it nice and light.
Yeah, it's a kids show.
What do you guys think
Problem.
of Hooky? I love that episode.
Which one?
Hooky.
I actually haven't watched that one.
I haven't either.
It's the episode where
Unless you recap it for me. What is it about?
the hooks and Patrick. He thinks
That
the,
one.
he thinks
right,
the
yeah.
carnival's in town.
Yeah.
Right,
and then it's
yeah.
the hook, and then there's like a really nice scene where SpongeBob and Patrick are like you don't see the hooks and they're floating down. Their pants are like I guess like inflated because of the
Right.
air. There's a production cell on the website. I always wanted to get one. I'm proud. That one was really nice. That's from the first season. I think it was like 5,000 because of how nice it looked.
Right.
There was like no difference. It was just like someone drew it for no reason.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
That episode is another episode in which it shows SpongeBob and Patrick's innocence. You know, I'm pretty sure doesn't Mr. Crab warn SpongeBob and Patrick? Yeah.
That
Right.
was some fine hooksmanship, Mr. Squidward.
Right. Yeah, that's another episode that really shows their innocence and kind of shows just how great the innocence of them makes the show.
I want like the game Bloons TD Defense.
No.
No.
It's like the one where you're the monkeys and you shoot down the balloons.
Donkey?
No, the monkeys, and then you shoot it. I want a style of game like that, except you guard the Krusty Krab from
Actually,
Plankton.
there is SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom are rehydrated.
Right. Yeah. I'm pretty
Or
sure
I think it
that's
was Battle for Bikini Bottom. They did that. I think PS2, 3. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
Well, it's time for me to get a PS2 or at least pirate it.
I don't.
You could just get Rehydrated. It's the same game, just made for like, you know how you have games like The Last of Us that was made for the PS3, but you now have it on the PS4.
Yeah.
It's like that.
No,
yeah.
I didn't get it. I mean, if it's a nice game, I've heard like mixed results about it, saying it's a reissue, but I haven't played the old one to not like it or to like it.
I mean, it's like I said, it's the same game.
It's like a free roam game, so
Right.
I don't know how it's so bad.
I mean, I don't think the Rehydrated one is gonna be bad. I think it's just gonna
It already
be
came out.
similar. Yeah, right.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm using future tense, but
Very good.
Future tense?
yeah,
Is that what it's called?
yeah. You have past, present, and future.
No, like past tense, present tense, and
Future
future.
tense.
Oh, okay.
Sai failed language arts.
That's not the only thing I failed.
He failed
I'm
every
banned
subject.
from 42 countries.
Should we talk about memes now?
I mean,
Memes?
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. SpongeBob actually
SpongeBob
had a
culture
great.
is very interesting. I'll tell you that.
SpongeBob has a great effect on meme culture.
You got two memes in one scene: the Patrick one and SpongeBob naked and blowing his
Right.
while he's on the wall.
Also,
or the
like I like the one where they
I
actually reference like Squidward. Wait, what's it called? The Squidward.
You need to elaborate.
Like okay, there's this one meme. It's like Squidward. His like eyes are red. I think.
Really, it's
Everybody looks like a psycho because of the areas
right.
he's
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
Is it like that episode? The
I-
one where
I
he's
think
like,
it's that one.
No.
there's those areas.
Here, it's like the dark Squidward one. Here, let me pull it up.
Okay. Another meme. In the episode that I mentioned, the imaginary box episode. In the imaginary box episode, you have SpongeBob saying "Imagine." That's where that rainbow meme comes
Not
from.
that. Oh dear God, there's a whole lot of Squidward
Let's
memes.
not do Nick work.
Oh, okay.
Right now, on the screen that we're looking at, we have just a picture of KSI on Squidward's face.
That's KSI.
Yeah, that's KSI.
I did not know that. I typed in dank Squidward. Not...
I mean, Squidward dabbing, pretty.
Yeah, this
cool.
one, the Red Mist episode.
Oh, that's a wait. Go to the images.
See, Red Mist. That's actually some creepypasta. This SpongeBob creepypasta I really
right,
like
yeah.
because I'm a huge fan of
So
creepypasta.
wait, so is that fake or I'm pretty sure
No,
that's
that's
a
actually
painting.
real. No, there's a
Is
fake
that from the
episode.
show or is that from a fan made game?
There's a fan made like.
No one's
episode-
gonna know what we're talking
There's a
about.
friend.
from
There's a
right
fan
here.
made there's a fan made like creepypasta.
No
called
one's
Red
gonna know
Mist,
what we're talking
But there
about,
actually
though.
is a real life episode where they reference that fan made episode. That's like it's that one.
This one?
Yeah, no, it's like SpongeBob. It's like it appeared in one of the doors.
I think I saw this episode, but I didn't look that closely. This is not too bad, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, they.
No one's
reference the
gonna know what we're
they
talking
reference the
about because we're
creepypasta.
too lazy to edit this.
You're so mean, broskies.
No, I'll find a way to edit it. Oh wait, there's a Kanye Squidward meme.
Oh, but I like I'm gonna head out too.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's a scene where SpongeBob's sitting down.
Nah, he's getting up is the thing.
No, yeah, that's the meme, but in the actual scene, he's actually sitting down.
Nah, he gets up. I've seen it.
No, I've seen it too.
Okay, who knows SpongeBob more?
I know this
I'd-
meme more, so
I know all of SpongeBob more.
What's season 2 episode 3 called?
without looking it up.
You said that way too.
I don't see him looking it up. What are you
Wait,
talking about? Season 2 episode 3.
Let me think.
Let's
What's
see.
season 2, episode 2?
Something smells
spot.
and bossy boots.
Sorry, let me not look.
It's a pretty prominent episode, man. It's a very famous episode.
Bro, I don't even know this episode. What are you saying?
Bubble Buddy is season 2?
Yes.
Wow.
Did you not know that?
I thought it may have been season 3, season 4.
Nah, dude. Bubble Buddy is.
Yeah,
an
no, that's what I'm
OG.
saying. The first
That's
3
cool.
seasons are very iconic. You're able to quote
on,
them
My
and
blood,
stuff.
Bubble Buddy.
I guess
Bubble Guppies, great show, great show.
for your bias, you should just be saying the Amazon Prime seasons, the ones that they have there.
Oh, do they only have seasons 1 through 3?
Yeah,
Six.
I'm
Through
very
six.
pissed.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
first
very
couple of
angry.
seasons.
They're gonna
Very
keep getting
angry.
more and more. They
Yeah.
used to just have 1 through 4, but nah, every episode, every season's a banger to me.
I mean, because you just really like it.
Afterwards, can you give me your password?
So I just want Sid's
I want to watch.
Paramount.
I really
Yeah.
want to watch SpongeBob.
So I don't know what happened. I did a month subscription the day it came out, so I watched the SpongeBob Sponge on the Run movie. I loved it, People say
Is
it's
that
a
the
weird
one with
animation.
Kanye?
The newest one. Kanye's not in it. It's Snoop Dogg and then
Oh, not Kanye. What am I saying?
Reeves?
Yeah, Neo. That's what I meant.
Keanu Reeves and
Keanu Reeves as
SpongeBob
a
is the
sage.
best thing I've ever
No,
seen.
I love that. It's like I thought it was gonna be like similar to Gary be like running away. It's totally different. He's actually like snail napped or kidnapped, I guess. If they want.
Very sad.
And Keanu Reeves is in
I won't
it.
spoil
How?
it, but
Actually, don't tell me then.
well, he is in it, and he's just like a sage. He guides them, I guess. But
Oh,
no, I
that's
like it.
really cool.
It's really no. So the only thing is, if you
Stop. What?
if you
Oh.
Pulling the wire.
Oh, I'm sorry.
if you want to watch it, you just have to watch on my I'll have to like just
Yeah,
let you
give me a
watch on
password
my
after the
on
show.
the iPad because I
Yeah,
don't-
because
I
you're
didn't-
you're on the
I'm
free
on the-
subscription, but you know it was
it
1
did
month and it's over, right?
Yeah, on Apple it tells me it's over, but I still have it, and I'm not adding any new accounts because I don't know if anything's gonna happen.
Right.
So
Yeah. Let's go back to meme culture. That was very funny. I like that.
Red Mist, the bunch of SpongeBob creepypastas. they're the
Or
best.
actually, yeah, we could talk about SpongeBob creepypastas or fan-made games that are.
I'm good. I think we should.
Are you scared about your favorite characters? What does that mean?
Nah, creepypasta ruined Sonic the Hedgehog for me. I'm not letting it do it. SpongeBob.
Aw, man. No, it's actually good when they do it with
I
SpongeBob.
won't say it ruined. I just don't like it.
I mean, SpongeBob creepypasta is all right. I feel like the fan-made
Isn't that
games
what
are very
EXE
bad.
is?
Yeah, I mean, EXE is actually just a file type. People just put it at the end of it in like 2018
Oh,
to make
dude.
things scary.
I really hate, Oh, dude, there's this one animation on YouTube by this guy named Meat Canyon, and he makes this one SpongeBob
Anime?
oriented episode, and like
Speaking about SpongeBob anime, there's actually
I'm
it's
not watching the one you told me.
I like the SpongeBob.
no,
anime.
there's a fan made animation in which all of the SpongeBob characters are dressed as the Katsuki.
We should get Sid back for a SpongeBob meme review.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna go
What
over
was
this now because and you guys. I hope you agree with me, but is SpongeBob gay? I say no.
No,
No, he
hell no.
isn't.
He's a sponge. Aren't they
Thank
like
you.
asexual or something?
Thank you. I know, and I've been.
Yeah.
Whenever someone
That's
tells me it's gay,
retarded.
they say that doesn't mean you can't like someone. It pretty much does.
He's asexual.
I don't want to be political with this because I don't.
It's not
No,
political.
honestly,
it's,
I'm not
it's a
smart
kids
with this.
show.
No, you see the adult jokes they make. It's for everyone.
Right. Yeah, it is made for everyone.
Yeah. No.
I
But,
mean that's the reason why
like,
they lost a bunch of their audience.
It's suitable for children.
No,
Nick
but
does that. The SpongeBob, like
No.
their Instagram, they always they'll say like Happy Eid, Happy Ramadan, like this one. See Eid Mubarak. That doesn't mean like the whole team on Bikini Bottom is like Muslim or they practice Islam.
they just have no. Be quiet.
Okay, don't do
They
that.
they just have
They just try
the
to appeal to
audience
everyone.
the audience for SpongeBob is a lot larger. That's the reason why they lost a bunch of fans when Steven Hillenburg left the show because the writing became more childish and it didn't really suit the older audience or the fans that were there when it first started to air. Because it didn't really suit them. So that's why I don't know where I was going. I think we were arguing that it wasn't a kid. I mean, it's a show for all ages, really.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's suitable for children.
It's
Like,
suitable for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
It's aimed at children, but it's suitable for everybody.
That's my point. Yeah, like for example,
Yeah, target audiences for children, but you know it's
Right.
everyone.
Yeah. Like I really like why else would they release like size 10, SpongeBob Nikes?
Well, yeah, just size
Or
10.
LeBrons
I have
or
a
whatever.
size 12 and a size 12 and a half.
Yeah, it's
Figure
I mean,
speech, bro.
it's
Or not
it's
figure of
smart
speech,
marketing. You create a show that's made for everybody.
He's showing us his little SpongeBob shrine right now.
Well, I just keep like from old Burger King toys. I guess an actual SpongeBob Sponge. I went to Comic-Con 2019. No digital stuff. I think it was just digital. So one of the people working at like the Krusty Krab they put at Javits Center gave me like a 20th anniversary like special pin. That was really
Right.
cool. But
Yeah. What was I saying before? I was saying something.
sorry.
Besides, what was I saying?
I wasn't listening to you.
Let's go back to actually we can talk about SpongeBob video games. I mean, you have a couple.
Okay,
you don't have
you're
to
apologizing us to.
What?
How,
I don't have too much. Though.
Yeah, they don't. But the video games that they have put out are pretty good. Bob.
Okay, we've crossed it over into my domain. What did you say?
We said video games, actually.
I want
You just play
I want
games.
an older console to play the SpongeBob games, like a SpongeBob Game Boy or something.
Honestly,
pretty cool.
they're making ROMs now because all the PS2s and PS3s are dying. So like they're gonna start making like ports and ROMs.
Like emulations.
Yeah, emulators basically. That's from what I remember. If I'm wrong, please don't attack me in the comments.
No one comments on our videos.
No
It's
one
fine.
comment. No one. Don't we have like a 50% like dislike ratio?
We already addressed this on the unscripted episode.
What is the ratio?
We have a 50% like to dislike ratio on one of our episodes.
I can make it 51 to 49.
I mean,
That's not how it works.
I don't
sure.
think that's how the fraction works, but
No,
you know, it's okay.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the SpongeBob games. I'm not too sure on this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them rotate around Plankton stealing something. I'm most likely the
Yeah, like
Krabby Patty
in mobile
secret
games like SpongeBob Patty Pursuit. This was an Apple Arcade episode, an Apple Arcade game where you're trying to go through the levels and keep
Right.
Plankton from stealing something. It's a fun game. I liked it.
Yeah.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored at all.
No one's gonna sponsor us. Calm down.
If you want to sponsor us, we will accept any form of payment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we aren't being monetized, so please sponsor.
Come on, Susan Wabbajack, we need our money.
That's not how you pronounce her name.
I don't care. Wojcicki Wabbajack, don't care.
All right. So what are we talking about now?
What other SpongeBob content is there? We talked about memes. We talked about
Games, the movies. What's your favorite movie?
Oh,
yeah,
SpongeBob movie.
Yeah.
That hands down the first one. Sponge Out of Water was cool, but Sponge on the Run is really nice. But I still dislike the fully digital animated first one. I think it was just called SpongeBob Squarepants the movie. Yeah.
Right. Is that the same one that has right Neptune and
I think it's Neptune. There are two Neptunes. I don't know. This guy's not Poseidon. I don't think so.
There's King Neptune.
No, it's Neptune. Isn't Neptune
Neptune?
Poseidon's son?
What?
I don't know. I think isn't the pagan stands are gonna get
Triton.
mad at us.
I only know this stuff from SpongeBob. Triton is King Neptune's son, and King Neptune's in there twice. But this is a different. I guess this is also King Neptune. But hey man, it is what it is.
King Neptune
Right.
rebranded.
Purdy.
Nah, it's like David Lemmy rode the Hasselhoff.
I mean, you have a bunch of quotable lines, not just from the first couple seasons, just all throughout SpongeBob, all throughout all of their movies. That's why you have a bunch of memes. Not just quotable. You have stuff that you're able to think of.
Yeah, of course.
Nice Great Clips meme.
Huh?
This is a really nice Great Clips meme.
Let's
There
look
is
at
a
this.
meme saying
When you tell your barber to take a little
I mean,
off
that's
the
exactly
top.
what happened
and
to
it's
me.
like the episode with the Halloween, the first one where SpongeBob is just his brain left and everyone
Right.
and his
Kind of
brain-
like Squidward. from the
I
back.
think
It
that's
does.
the point. Yeah. Yeah. SpongeBob's shadow looks like Squidward. I mean, I can relate to this meme, because
Subhash is
Bro,
really
you
mad
got
at his
a-
barber, even though it's not that
You
bad.
got an unhealthy greasy hair.
Is it?
Amount of hair. Now it's fine, bro. It's shortened.
my hair's falling
You
out.
still have a lot. It's more than Sai.
Because Sai gets everything cut off.
His hair always looks the same. Bad hairline though.
Yeah.
I don't have a hairline. A butterfly stole mine.
No,
and
everyone
flew
has a
away.
hairline. Your hairline
It-
just looks like one of the
Where is it,
McDonald's
Subhash?
bumps.
Please do point.
It's where your hair
Point to the
starts.
map.
It's
Where your
right
hair
there.
starts.
Also, Sai's
don't
hairline
think
looks
you-
like the
It
McDonald's.
looks like the it looks like a map of tilted towers. Let's say that for all those OG Fortnite nibbas.
Okay.
Okay. Just to emphasize, he did not say the word. He used bees.
Yes, because I keep it real, buh. Gonna pop some brips.
Wow, what a blood. What a blood.
Bacalin.
Oh, okay. I mean, we don't really have anything else to talk about. So,
Boopies from the.
okay, I guess we'll just end the episode here. Very weird way to end the episode, but
Hey man.
thank you for
I give
listening.
you everything you could possibly want.
Wait, what?
That's gonna be clipped.
That is so clippable.
Okay, I guess we'll just end the episode here.
I'm Sai.
I'm Subhash, and this was our guest.
Again, I'm Sid. What's up?
Okay, what are you
Message
saying?
him on Snapchat.
That part you can clip, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.